everyone. This video is about trans guys from the lesbian community with a mix of lesbians who act too manly to be accepted as gayer. Okay, I'll start off with the lesbian part. This is from a post I saw on Tumblr. I won't say from who, but it really annoyed me. Simply because it was stated as lesbians wear men's clothing to be more accepted and seem manlier than what they are. Now, that's 50-50, because a lot of the friends that I have, some of them don't even wear, that are actually lesbian, don't even wear men's clothing. Like, they wear whatever they want. Mostly a lot of considerably, I guess, girlier lesbians. They wear skinny jeans or a girl's top. I don't know. I don't pay attention to what they're wearing, really. But the ones that are, of course, you know, more masculine, I've asked them, do you feel more accepted wearing men's clothing? And they said, no, I don't wear it to feel gayer. I feel like it's comfortable. Which I can understand, because women's clothing is kind of itchy and tight and weird and just magnifies things that probably some of them don't want to be magnetized. They don't want their tits up in somebody else's face. I mean, if you want to show your titties, great, fine, whatever, cool. But I think from this post in general, you should probably do some more research, really, about your own community, or it's going to land you in a world of trouble. This video is also acceptance within the LGBT community, but I'll get more into that. But, I mean, I'm not a lesbian, I'm transgendered. I wear guys' clothes because they're comfy, and of course, you know, that's what I like to wear. I've always worn masculine clothing ever since I was probably 5 or 6. I don't wear it to feel more manly. I don't care how you see me as an individual. It's important how I see myself, and I don't need somebody trash-talking half of their community or making an opinion knowing that you're gonna piss off half your community. And if you have such a problem with your community, get the fuck out. We don't need you here. And also, your comment about transgender people coming out of the lesbian community, a lot of us don't. The only reason why half of us do is we feel pressurized to be in this community and be lesbian. Great, but again, this has nothing to do with you. I mean, I came out of the lesbian community because I felt like that was the right thing to do. I was in a relationship for 2 years where I had to go back and forth between what I wanted just to make somebody else happy, which was the biggest mistake in my life. I was also with some people who didn't really accept it. And again, I moved on from them. I was dating somebody, you know, for about almost a year, and they accepted every little bit of me. This isn't about you. Keep your nose out of everybody else's business and worry about yourself. That's your biggest letdown. Some of the people in the community who just cause drama just need to leave. I mean, that can be a horrible statement, but a lot of the drama that is caused is ridiculous. Like, get out of here. And also, like, I've seen a lot of people like, oh, well, I won't date a trans guy, but I'll date an MTF. It's like, okay, so you didn't clarify before or after the surgery. Well, eventually they'll get the vagina. Okay, yeah, eventually. That just threw you into a predicament, like, well, I'll be an asshole to this trans guy. I won't date you because you're gonna get a penis, but I'll date this guy who, mind you, is going to be who is a female, but they still either do have their penis or do have the vagina. Which one are you going for? Like, either way, you're gonna have to deal with it. and it's not going to be something you actually want. I mean, really? I mean, I've dated a trans guy before, and it wasn't even so much that he was transgender that turned me away at all. No. Hell no. I think sometimes personality, people who talk too much about themselves need to just, to me, are too ego oriented. Like, oh yeah, you know, this and this and me. It's like, that doesn't work in a relationship. You have to kind of be equal on that. Also, mostly I've seen a few transphobic people in the LGBT community that half the time just leave off the T, just LGB or LGBTQ or LGB, whatever else you want to put in there. That's bullshit. That is such bullshit. You have no right to sit there and push us away and say, oh, you're not a real group, you're not a real category. I mean, it's like, well, okay, whatever, you know, we're there, we're out here. You're not gonna get rid of us. And just because you have some transphobic fear doesn't mean you get to be a dick about it. I mean, honestly, I have transgendered friends that I stand up for and I've stood up for. And I refuse to let people just trash talk them like, oh, well, they don't know what they want. It's like, suddenly you know them more than they know themselves. Suddenly you have this idea. Situation-wise, I remember the person I was with saying that my trans friends, in fact, did not know what they wanted. I normally do not yell, I normally do not scream, but I did yell and scream and threw a fit because they're my friends. And I sat there and I said, why do you have so much more knowledge about them than they do? What is this gonna benefit you? Trash talking them and throwing them down? Honestly, if I had my way to the person who did say this shit, I would throw them in a room with an angry lion than rather deal with them. Like, really? It's like, take your nonsensical shit and just get out of here. Like, you do the stupidest shit. Like, get over it. It has nothing to do with you. It's not about you. If anything, you're the one who threw a fit about, oh, I just did all this stuff and, you know, I realized that lesbians don't have to dress this way to be more, you know, accepted into the lesbian community. I'm like, then don't wear it. You brought it upon yourself. You decided to wear the guy's clothes. It's not like a whole group full of angry butch lesbians said, oh, well, we're gonna make you wear these awesome freaking Wrangler jeans, cowboy boots, and a freaking plaid t-shirt. No, I'm pretty sure they didn't. If anything, you should probably figure out yourself first, rather than telling people they don't know themselves. I mean, honestly, that's like beyond ridiculous. And the person who did say this is probably going to end up seeing it. I really don't give a fuck. I've come to the conclusion that that was utter bullshit on so many different levels. Like, that's all I've ever seen, or all that's ever been reblogged. Like, I sat there and I read the whole thing, and it was just like, shit-o-meter on high, shit coming out of your mouth, out of all orifices of your body. It's just like, are you kidding me? Someone who's in the LGBT community, you should realize that you're slowly gonna get kicked out. And also, your friends, who you are all pissy about how, I'm so sick and tired of not having lesbian friends, they're all becoming transgendered. It's not about you. It's never been about you. You should realize that. I think you're just so whatever, however you want to pronounce the word, egocentric, that you need to stop. Their life has nothing to do with you. If one day Sally wants to become Sam and have a dick, fucking awesome. Great. Throw it around, wiggle it around, hit people with it, piss on every bush. Who gives a shit? But you sitting there telling them that, oh, it's just so horrible. Go out, get out of the house, and make more friends. It's not hard. Trust me, they're there. Oh, there's no gay people here. Bullshit. Bullshit. Because I can walk around this whole fucking campus, and I can guarantee I'll find lesbians. It's not hard. I see at least 4 or 5 of them every day. Just really figure yourself out before you go and post bullshit posts everywhere. And honestly, having somebody have your back about it is not going to be great. I mean, it doesn't mean anything. I believe that's one person that has your back. I mean, I've talked to multiple people about the whole situation and this whole post and this whole situation of what this video is being made about, and a lot of them had said that's bullshit because it's not your life. Yeah, I have girly clothes. Do I wear them? No. I mean, they make me feel uncomfortable because they're fucking itchy as shit. That doesn't mean that, oh, I'm against women. Oh my god, women! It's like, no, I fucking love women. I love everything about women. You know what? If a girl comes up to me wearing skinny jeans and a nice fucking top, that's beautiful. Great. Awesome. But if I see your titties, your tetes, popping out of your shirt, that's no longer considered beautiful. That's considered fucking weird. Like, I don't want your boobs up in my face. That's one thing if it's sex. But if I'm trying to eat my fucking ramen noodles and my fucking Mountain Dew or whatever else I'm drinking, I don't want your fucking titties up in my food or up in my face. This is me time. This is me time to eat. Not your titties in my face. And again, obviously I don't make any sense half of my videos because I ramble about random. This whole topic pisses me off, like beyond pissed off. My problem is with these videos is I get pissed halfway through the video and ramble. I mean, really. I mean, I'm sure I can ask 2 people down the hall why they. I'm like, do you guys wear guys' clothes to make you feel comfortable? I've seen straight women wear men's clothing before. That doesn't make them gay. Not all gay men wear women's clothing. And you're stereotyping your own people in a way to make you feel better about yourself. I think that your life is so fucking horrible to the point where you're letting everybody else suffer because you can't figure yourself out. If it took you literally 4 years to figure out that you don't have to dress this way, that's something that's wrong with you, not something that's wrong with everyone else. And honestly, I literally have half the mind to rather just completely come unglued, but it's really not worth the time to sit here and go on about nonsense shit. Like, if you're so smart about what you're saying, then you would know that life is about choices, not about somebody else's. Like, you don't just get to go in there and say, oh, look at me, ha, I just know so much, I'm in the part of the LGBT community, great. It's like, no, that's not how that works. I mean, I've seen quote-unquote butch women wear women's clothing. They don't always just wear guys' clothing. Really? I mean, this whole situation is stupid. It's like, who gave you the right to open your fucking mouth? No one. When someone tells you to shut your fucking mouth and mind your own fucking business, do it. Because one of these days, you're gonna get fucking punched, and I hope you get punched hard. Really fucking hard. I'm talking not like just punch. I'm talking fucking Fight Club greased up fucking punch. Like straight up decked in the face. Like fucking fuck your shit up. Because that's what you need to understand that it's not, none of this is about you. If anything, that post was about yourself and about your own reflection. Not about the whole community's reflection. And the ones that do wear guys' clothing to seem gay or whatnot, that's them. Why are you stereotyping everyone else with them? Honestly, get your shit straight. I mean, honestly, I've seen people who can shit out a better argument than you ever have in your entire life just from that post. You are mundane and honestly a waste of time. If something bothers you, keep it to yourself. Yeah, life is about opinions, and you can say whatever the hell you want. Sometimes there's that fine line of whether you need to keep your fucking mouth shut before you get your shit knocked out, or just leave it alone. Better yet, leave the LGBT community and get out. You're not even active anyways. All you do is cause drama and bring down everyone else. Just get out. I don't care if you sit there and say, oh, I have no one else. If you wouldn't be such an asshole, that'd be great. You would have friends. You'd have more friends, actually. I mean, I could be the biggest asshole and still probably make friends. It's like, really? It's like, wow, really? I have half the mind to even let some of my friends even talk to you. I mean, let them just blow off on your post. That was stupid, and honestly, it hurts feelings. And you go off about all your feelings, like, I'm just so sensitive, and oh my god, it just sucks. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. The only reason why you're so sensitive is because you don't know how to take others' criticism. You can criticize everyone else, and honestly, when someone goes to point a finger at you, you're like, oh god, no, not me, why? Get fucking railed by a train, and just get fucking railed. I don't care, get railed. It'd be so much easier not to see these posts if you would have a logical argument for the matter. And really, I see it, and it's just like, great, and then the whole argument is, oh, well, you don't have to see it, you can ignore it. How can you ignore something when it's directly pointed right at you? I mean, it's just like, you not only pointed it at me, but the whole situation. That's like me looking at a whore who's obviously a whore and saying, huh, well, you're not a whore because of said non-logical reason. Throw logic right out the fucking window, why don't you? I mean, honestly, seriously, come up with a better argument than that. I mean, you have no right. I mean, maybe if a lesbian had a dick on her forehead and something and it just pissed you off, fine, maybe you can say something about that. Either way, that just makes you look like a dick. No pun intended. But, I mean, oh, you make me angry. You make me very angry, and honestly, just keep your nose out of the LGBT community. Just stay out of it.